Hey guys, this is Kei speaking, and today we are back in automation with the Ellisbury update and our Gasmean Kei Car campaign. Big profits with small cars. And we continue right there. End of episode 19. Is it episode 20 already? Whew. Well, we're getting close to the end. Because there's not that much more planned, apart from hauling in the billions. We're on a bit of a spending spree in terms of making new factories appear out of thin air. Huge factories. And also we are facelifting, and in our facelifts we were throwing a little bit of money at the prestigious Electron. How about 500 million extra engineering costs just for the sake of it? In today's episode, we are going to keep an eye out on the sales numbers of the Nugget and Das Booby, because we are going to have to, sooner or later, replace them. I think there's room for one more facelift, and we are going to make that one happen in 1995. Is that a reasonable time? That was in 91. That's, well, if it comes out in 96, that would be fine. Oh yeah, that is right. I just remembered we can't really facelift the Nugget or the Booby before we don't have our new big, nice, shiny factories that are getting us to 97. Well, that just means that we have to wait a little longer for the new model. That's fine. Let's get to there. Do we have anything else? I think I wanted to make the ultimate engine, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, let's wait till 1995 then and do that. And then wait till 97 when the factories are done, make the facelift for the Nugget and the Booby, and then move on to the Electron MK4. And there we have 1995. 20 billion in the bank and A+ credit score. How much are we? Emission credits? Okay, we're getting more in interest payments than we do get in emission credits. So they become a little bit useless for this scale of a manufacturer. But it's nice to not be buried by them. So if we were to make the ultimate baseline engine, what would we make? Would we keep it Boxer 4? No, I think I wanted to switch to an inline 4 because the turbo is so large that an inline 4 plus turbo package becomes basically square. Well, cubic. When it comes to stupid names, I'm pretty good today. It seems Ultra Max. Inline 4 660. Yeah, prototype 1. Here we go. Now, inline 4 it is, and if it's an Ultra Max, then it needs to be billet. The only one that has a higher power density limit than the cast iron block. Right, power limit 305, and this one would have 475, so quite a bit higher. That, unfortunately, is not the size that we're going for. And this one will require a CNC workshop to be made. So it's absolutely just for racing engines. So we might need to make 3 different engines then. Like this one, aluminium billet, one from cast iron or LCV heavy. Let's see, power limit. Oh, that's already the updated version. There we have our standard sizing. LCV heavy has half. Whoops. Okay, it's half from aluminium billet. Aluminium heavy has 80. Well, that's kind of normal-ish, but we are not normal. Sorry. Aluminium billet 160. Cast iron has only 103. Okay, this is going to help a lot. Maybe we just need to... Oh, wait a sec. Does this have any... No, it doesn't have any production flags. So, as soon as you have a CNC workshop, you're kind of fine. Probably needs a handmade flag or something, but... Right, this is... LZ heavy is not enough. Aluminium... LZ light, nope. And definitely not magnesium either. So, I guess this one it is. dual overhead cam. Or we can go with 5 valve. This is the ultimate one, so I guess we're going stupid with this. And normal aluminium head. We have 9 tech pull. 4. Okay. 9 family tech pull. Thank you very much. That's still a lot of engineering time though. But we are going to go a little beyond this. How about plus 15? That's kind of sandbox meta, I've heard. So let's try and see where this ends up. If it's the ultimate, this is our last shot at an engine in this game of this caliber, in 660 at least. So billet, yeah. Oh, we are going for billet steel and forged light, and then we go for forged heavy. And balance shafts? What's that? No, we're running an i4. We don't need to invest into the balance shafts at this size of an i4. Make it even lighter. 25 here. And I think I want to crank this one up. Go for an engineering of... Whoa, the production units. Ouch. Plus 5. Seems right. A VVT all cam? Yes, thank you very much. How much familiarity do we have for this? We do have 28%. Okay. I just need to get the general settings somewhat right, and then that is going to be engineered. It doesn't even matter what the engine outputs. How much quality do we want to put in here? Probably something like a plus 5 as well. And aspiration, definitely turbo. And variable, no, we're going for twin scroll. That here is the twin scroll. You see that? It's the only difference. Not quite. But yes, we are going for twin scroll because that is, while it is not as spooly as variable geometry turbos, it is a little bit better in terms of volumetric efficiency. And this turbo is, I mean, somewhat large, a little over the top large. I think we can reduce the turbine size to something a little bit more reasonable. 2 burns of boost, kind of standard. And then we do want to go for a very nice high engineering time here, plus 10 quality. Injection, direct injection, yes indeed. Ooh, that has 6. Ooh. Ouch. But yes, we're going for this. If it's the ultimate, do we want to go race? It really takes so much reliability out of it as well. Do we want to just chase power at that point? Because that would be it. That would be our race version. Maybe make a high-end track car of this. Or I'm just going to engineer, put 2 variations of this into engineering at once. The prototype 1A, 1R and 1S. The 1R is for race. The 1S is for sports, which uses the high performance instead. I think that will do the trick. And everything else being equal, it should work out. And this is a long engineering time though. I think I'm just going to leave it at 0 for now, or plus 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2. I think it's 0. And we go for 98. 98 is slowly coming. This one is the race version. Let's update its name. 1R, and it gets tubular. Wow, that is quite the engine. Do we even need a second muffler? Maybe not. It would be a little obnoxious, maybe, but let's see what they allow. Nah, it's a little high. It's just a little high. Well, this is just the same high. I mean, no difference. So yeah, we go with no muffler. Oh man, that's this is probably the obnoxiousness to size ratio of this engine is through the roof. What is not through the roof is the upper Emin limiter. That one can Oh, wow, okay. That thing likes to rev. And this is just with 50 springs. I mean, add a little stiffness there and it's just going and going. And some more cam. Doesn't really help that much. Power density limit. Ooh. So we're piston limited now. And at plus 10 we're still... Wow, okay. Even at plus 15 we're piston limited. Right. So we have a power limit of 213 here. And the pistons have 130. Okay. Well, in that case, we might even get away with just using something like a cast iron block. Yeah, we would. Yeah, there. If we, on the other hand, go for an aluminium heavy head, that is not going to suffice. So it is indeed either an aluminium billet or a cast iron head. And I think for this one, going all extreme Formula 1 tech-ish, we are probably just using this one. Oh, I'm just noticing we're quite close to our power limit as well. Do we want to hit it? We're just running 2 bars of boost. That's not that much. So it's... Well, we haven't done any flow optimization yet, so let's do this first, because there's something holding us back. Let's just have a look at how variable geometry would perform. It's going to kick us off into a surge, but then we can increase the turbine size and we're good again. Yeah, it doesn't make too much of a difference, but let's see the power. We do get... Ooh! 291. Huh? Interesting. Okay, we were already way too high. Some changes I made must have been a little off. Ah, yeah. It's basically increasing turbine size, you see that? 304 horsepower. We want to be optimizing this, though, and that means moving closer to the surge limit. There. That's giving us a nice spool. Probably can go lower here as well. That makes it a wee bit inefficient. Spooled at 5,800 RPM. I need a compound setup or something. But it's good. I mean, we are at 282. So what am I complaining about? Maybe that we don't have earlier spool? Yeah. But when it comes to race cars, if you have this kind of rev range up to 11k, and from 5.8 to 11 you're on full boost and have plenty of power and torque available to you, then I don't think that's much of an issue. Oh, and there's more power in it if we wanted to, because, well, that would exist. Direct injection, another 9 quality. This is not going to be put in any car. Before I venture on, gather my party and venture forth, I'm going to take a look at the engineering time. Oof. It is a little spicy. But there you have your 5 years. But I would like to achieve that with basically no pressure. Oh, it's called Pressure 10. And I can pour some money into this project as well. From now on, it's just prestige. Now, looks like we have to throw all the money at it, because I do want to remain at Pressure 10, giving 140% familiarity. Not plus 140%, but like 40% extra. I am happy with this, but I see this going a little longer. But plus 15 quality is the ultimate. Well, it's the ultimate for the 1995 engine. Maybe towards the end of the game we make a final try to get the highest power possible. Because what would be nice, you see, maybe we don't make this quite as extreme. Like this, 13? I mean, barely difference. Slight difference. 284, now we are within the limits. This will cut engineering down 2/3 baseline. So we leave it at plus 13 for the family. It's decent. And now we're just going to clone this one and make the S version, the sports version of it. And like I said, the only real difference will be performance high and turbo mid. And maybe a straight-through muffler. That would help. Ooh. Well, there's something wrong with the header in terms of size. Let's increase this. And everything else is looking about right. This is also a really quite usable engine. Maybe we can go... should we... Nah, we shouldn't. We should not cut the power. 244 horsepower for the sports version. So that is 370 horsepower per liter. Just comparing that to what we did see prior, as I tried to just give it way too much. 304 horsepower on 0.66 liters, and that is 460 horsepower per liter. It's somewhat impressive. Are we going to smash the 500 horsepower per liter mark, maybe? Ah, yes, we're down to 45. That's something I like to see. Can save some money on this. I probably want the pressure slider to be all the way at the bottom for this very first iteration. And then we can up it slowly afterwards, because we've already learned our stuff. Now I'm going to sacrifice some reliability. It's not much, but there's not much to sacrifice. Although this engine isn't too bad. Reliability 44 for the prototype. I think we're going to wait a little bit more for making the others. Another ultimate engine, but for the Kei Cars of the 2000s and beyond. And that is because we want to also engineer in a direct injection in these. And the more the time that passes, the higher the base quality that we can use. It's going to help. We don't need them right now. They're doing well. So engine projects, sign off screen. We are headed to sign this one off with no loan, 128 million for prototyping project. The Ultramax i4 660 MK1. Yeah, signed it off. No loans. And I think here we go. Nope. Is there one more month? End date. Yes, I think so. Didn't get any notification for the factories being done. Oh, I didn't get any notification there. But I assume they are already working. It looks like it. Yes, they surely are. Producing cars. And much needed so, because we are still at negative stock. Wow, look at this. The booby numbers are through the roof. And now that we have the booby right there, and we do have the Nugget still sitting there without a facelift since mid-1991. Oh well, actually start of 89. It is time to get another facelift done. Those factories are starting to be quite run down too. Yes, we are setting up to do a new facelift. Nugget and Booby together. They will conquer the rest of the market until we make a new model. Okay, so scoring really well, just updating it like this. But we also do want to update the engine. We're going to replace the existing one that we're using right now, make a Mark V out of it, and see what we can change. Ah, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. But maybe, just maybe, we can make a VGT version out of it, although that's super expensive. Maybe that's not worth it, actually. 1,400 material cost at the moment. And if we switch over, that is 200 bucks extra. So, of course, this will be about surging. Let's fix that issue. 92. Is that so? Yeah, that's because of the larger turbine size. Earlier spool, but are we running into reliability issues? Surge 5%. I don't like it. 4. Yeah, that's making a big difference in terms of reliability. Could just go with a slightly larger turbo, keeping this all in the green, and it would still look really good. Yeah, let's keep it simple for these. VVT or cam. Here we go. Do have some familiarity with these, and that is helping out a lot. Oh yes, switching to direct injection. Oh, you know what? For this very simple motor, maybe not. I mean, yes, it does make more power, but reliability and cost, especially cost. Oh, it still is somewhat locked as well. Yeah, that's not nearly as good as our good old multi-point. So I'm going to stick with multi-point. This one can be sold into Ahana if we go for 90, if we stay with 91. Though they are slowly getting 95 as well, but only slowly. Cool, I'm happy with this one. That's a good upgrade. Let's compare it to the previous iteration, just to make sure that we do not fuck up. Yeah, I mean, we did have an earlier spool before. So we have switched an earlier spool for a fair amount extra power. Is that okay? We're spooling, instead of 3000 RPM, we're now at 3400. But also people expect more power to weight ratio, or rather, at least the same, because our cars are going to get heavier for all the new safety and shit. Oh, what can we change about the car? That was upgraded last. Maybe we could try and get into advanced automatics. Do we? Do we want to? They are quite nice. Give loads of comfort. I think, yeah, like, look at these stats. Holy shit. We're not even losing that much sportiness. So, yes, I'm going to go with this. This is good stuff. For the Nugget, especially, perfect. We do need the comfort. There's not even much engineering time in this. Can up it to +3 quality. I'll keep it at fully clad. Seems reasonable enough. This is the city version, so only 2 seats. And we are definitely going to go for the luxury CD. Engineered at +9. Oh, do we want to switch over to electronic stability control? Oh, that's another 2 drivability. Yeah, let's switch over. Let's make that happen before... I mean, 0 quality doesn't really matter. We do want to have more familiarity with it. And if we switch over 2 models now, that's 2 points of engineering, or full engineering put into the familiarity. And that will give us... it will result in probably getting to about 40%. Oh, advanced 90s safety too. Semi-active dampers. Is that overkill? How much extra cost? Oh, that's 200 bucks just for a few stats. I mean, they are good. But that's a large percentage price increase. It's like putting active suspension on there. Now that's making a whole different level of difference, especially for comfort. Let's keep it as adaptive, that's fine. Let's just have a quick look here. Normalized desirability, 137% with manual. In the family segment, I have to add that. But 137 too. And then we see, if we retool it a bit, 146. So it's a definitely significant upgrade in desirability. Yep, there we have it. Family. Oh, massive. How much do we have in Ahana? I wonder. Oh, that's a good chunk. 900, 1,000 sales there already. In the lure, we only have 230. And in the old world, we do have 36,000. Engineering. Uh-oh. drivetrain, but these are balanced. So I guess that's fair. So let's go for 48 months. And you see here the upgrades are taking a long time for the engine too. So I gotta aim for 4 years then. This is a long ass facelift. Looking good for the engine. And to get the same time there. Lots of engine factories. Wow, that minor tooling is quite worn down. Ah, those are the large free factories that have been producing the standard engine for a long time now. But look at these production numbers. Production quality that's spread. That is amazing. That's a very highly experienced staff in a somewhat automated factory. Yeah, this one is also built in this car. This is just the Nugget is built in very large. Oh, this is large 1. I think we can upgrade a little. Should we do that? I'm trying to build a bit of a stockpile in the coming years so that we can upgrade this. Let's just see how long that takes. 11 months. Versus 2. Ooh. Oh, that hurts. Can we build enough stock with this? Well, if we wanted to, then we should be upgrading to a... oh, let's see here. Oh, that's nice. So we do have large free. It's 33,000 cars a month. And currently we're at 14,000. That is way bigger. Also costs us like 800,000. Oh, I know. We just upgrade 1. And the other 2 we keep as is. Because this one is basically adding another factory. A little bit more, even. 1 billion in cost, yep. Let's build it. Oh, okay, this project is a little intense. 15 billion in 5 years. I think the pricing is about right. It seems to be a good car. And now, for the booby, we need to upgrade you as well. And first, we need to switch out the engine. Got a new one here. There we go. And instantly, whoa, just switching out the engine changes the stats like this. A little bit more drivability, a little less comfort. Is basically the core stats don't change, but here, look at this. So, +1 in reliability, and we're saving 0.4 liters 100k. That doesn't seem like much, but percentage-wise, that's huge. I'm doing the exact same things for the booby as I did for the Nugget. Just changing these up. And 0 quality electronic stability control. And advanced 90 safety at +3. Oh yeah, these had air suspension. That's pretty amazing. I remember. This is good. No need to change this. We could go for semi-active sway bars. Just to get the stats a little higher. Some more drivability. Yeah, pretty good setup. And can't really make it that much better. Massive desirability normalized for all kinds of important categories for this one. Alright, first one done. Off-roader. And we're done. All set up. Hopefully in the same consistent way. Is this looking solid? The off-road is scoring in the family segment. It's so good. It's such a good off-roader. And there we are in engineering. Yeah, this is taking a good long time. Also for the same reasons. The switch over to CD, as well as to 90 safety, are quite reasonable overall, so we can improve further some of the tooling. And do we want to go even higher? Lower the pressure a little? That could help, because we do have a few items in there that are new, so gain more familiarity. 140%, and we're good. Okay, 2 huge factories now have to be updated to, or retooled for this facelift. Yeah, it's fine though, because they are still producing for another 3.5 years before we actually need to retool. So it's fine. Or let's see how long it. Yeah, it's just 3 months. That's perfectly okay. And this is all staying the way it is, and ready to sign this one off. It's very, very nice and efficient, even though when we are producing 3 variants in there, or trims, sorry. So it's looking good. Wait a sec. We can up this to 2, and target shifts to 1.5, minimum shifts to 1.5. Oh, it's just a retooling for 620 million. Wow. I like this though. You know why? Because it incentivizes players to not constantly facelift their cars, which is kind of busy work and not the main focus of the game. It's supposed to be a bit larger picture and a bit more focused on the cars themselves. Let's bring this a little higher up as well, to 70 in automation of 1.4 billion. And some higher tooling quality. Do we actually need? No. That's even better. Holy shit, this factory is going to be efficient. Despite all the luxuries put into these cars, still not costing very much, but you can see the clear difference to 4 seats versus that's just 2. You what, mate? Okay. Oh, that's pretty amazing. 16.5 billion in profit in 5 years. Hell yes, I sign off on that. It's good that we built that extra huge factory for these. Oh, 49 almost. 49,000 cars a month. They are all using the same engine. And we do have all the factory set up. It's all aligned. And that means it's time to save some money and take no loan. 5 billion? Yeah, that's just a fifth of our capital. No, sorry, that's wrong. That's completely wrong wording. It is a sixth of our capital, and it is approximately a fifth of our cash holdings. Oh my! Those have gone up a wee bit, so we can throw money at the wall now. And 5 billion is just about right for that. 48 months of engineering time, sign them off. Off you go. Beautiful, beautiful new cars coming in 2001. Let's set up some holding for these little cars here as well. Oh, it's shifting me to current time always. That's a little annoying. Smaller ones for these. And we give them ample time to fill the stocks as well. So pull it all up to current date. And they will start accumulating from now on. Can I not move this there? No, it's just a skill issue. So they have now until that point in time to fill this whole thing up. That's a vast quantity of overproduction. Maybe a little too much. And I'm going to do the exact same thing for the Electron. Although we do have some stock there already. Ah, so professional. So amazing. When is our Ultramax done? I don't think we want to make another new engine. They're calling it the Duramax. It's going to go into the Booby and Nugget successor. Because that is the last facelift of them. But for now, I think we are ending this episode right here. It was another good ride. We are approaching the 2000s and our final engine as well as our final cars. Looking forward to this. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please hit the like button because it helps the videos and makes the Killbob happy as well. And I shall see you guys next time.